Student, myself Suraj Kumar Soni, and today we are going to start a new chapter, Chemistry in Everyday Life of Class 12 Science Chemistry. Okay, in this chapter, we will read about the introduction about what is which type of chemistry we use in our daily life, importance of chemistry in our daily life, then classification of drugs, you can say medicines, pharmacological effect, action, chemical structure, or molecular target. We can classify the drugs on the basis of these points. Then drug target interactions as enzyme, catalytic action of the enzyme, drug enzyme interactions, drug target interaction, and antagonist, and the antiacid and antihistamine. Okay, these points we will study about in this lecture. Okay, now start. First, introduction. What is the meaning of meaning of the chemistry? Which type of chemistry we use in our daily life? In this chapter we will study about the medicines, how the medicines are useful for us, which type of chemicals we can use our daily life. So many type of the chemicals we will use. Okay, we all the chemicals, all the medicines, different type of the medicines we will use, we will study in this chapter. Chemistry is essential the study of the materials and the development of the new materials for the betterment of the humanity. In our daily life, we use so many substances like toothpaste, soap, sugar, etc., which are made of chemical compounds. In this lesson, we will try to learn the use and applications chemistry in our daily to day life. For example, the basic common salt, for example, NaCl, baking soda, sodium bicarbonate, fruit, vegetables, all are made up of one carbon compounds. There are three important areas where we use the chemistry in our daily life. First one is medicine, second one is food material, and third one is the cleaning agent. This is the three major area we use the chemistry in our daily life. Now we start the first point. First, what is the importance of chemistry in our daily life as a medicines? What is the importance? Some importance are given here. The first point is a drug is a chemical agent which affect the human metabolism and provide cure from the ailment. Okay, we use the so many kind of medicines like paracetamol, aspirin, diazine tablets that use that is importance for our BMI. Okay, point number second, or drugs are chemicals which interact with the in macromolecular target and produce a biological response. These medicine actually dissociate the large particle and make the biological activity simple. Point number third, drug will interact with the macromolecules target where these targets are chemical compound like proteins, lipid, etc. So many medicines we use in the form of the chemicals, and this is chemicals work on the protein, lipid, phosphate, and so many things in the order to maintain the balance in our body. Okay. Point number four, when the biological response is therapeutic and useful, these chemicals are called medicines and are used in the diagnosis, prevention, and treatment of diseases. We use the medicine for the diagnosis of our diseases. Point number four, medicines are the sub classification of the drugs. Actually, drug and medicine are not the different thing, both are the same thing. Drug is a part of the medicine. They produce the good response and they are useful in order to diagnose, prevention, and treatment of any diseases. We use the chemicals, medicines for the prevention of the any diseases and for the cure of the diseases, treatment of the diseases. Okay. The another importance is if taken, it does not doses higher than this recommended. Most of the drugs used as medicines are potential poison. Okay, so we have to use in a limited quantity and limited gram. That's why we can cure from the treatment, we can cure from the diseases. If we take it in the high quantity and without prescription of doctor, it provide a harmful effect on your body. Okay, use of the chemicals for the treatment and cure of the disease is called the chemotherapy. Chemotherapy means chemo means chemical, means chemicals we use for the treatment of our diseases, that is called chemotherapy. Chemotherapy is also used for the treatment of blood cancer. Okay, the treatment of the disease by the chemical compound which destroy the microorganisms without attacking the tissue of the human body is known as the chemotherapy. I told you what is chemotherapy. Chemotherapy is a treatment by which we destroy the microorganisms. What is microorganisms? Virus, bacteria, fungus. These are the microorganisms without attacking, without providing the harmful effect on our tissue. That is called chemotherapy. The compound used are called the chemotherapeutic agent. Okay. Classification of medicine or classification of drugs. uh, we can classify the drugs on the basis of the pharmacological effect, on the basis of the drug action, on the basis of the chemical structure, on the basis of the molecular target. These are the basic classification point. The first one is pharmacological effect. The classification is based on the pharmacological effect of the drugs. It is useful for the doctor because it provides them the whole range of drugs available for the treatment of a particular type of the problem. Pharmacological effect: how the medicines are effect of our body, and how it destroy the bacteria, virus, and how it prevent to our body from the disease. That is called pharmacological effect. For example, analgesic have the pain killing effect. Antiseptic kill or arrest the growth of microorganisms. Antiseptic medicines are used to kill or destroy the growth of the microorganisms, and analgesic medicine are used for the effect of the pain killing. Okay. Second one is drug action. Okay. It is based on the action of drug on a particular biochemical process. For example, all the antihistamine inhibit the action of the compound histamine which cause the inflammation in the body. For example, antihistamine medicines used for the prevention of the allergy. Antibiotic medicine used for the kill of the microorganisms. Antiseptic creams and antiseptic medicines are used for the growth of the for the prevention of growth of the microorganisms. So that are the drug actions, which type of where they provide action. Okay. And there are various way in which the action of histamine can be blocked. Aspirin control the synthesis of the chemical known as the prostaglandins. Okay. The third one is the chemical structure. On the basis of chemical structure, we can classify the drugs, we can classify the medicines. It is based on the chemical structure of the drugs. Drugs classified on this way share common structural features and often have similar pharmacological activity. For example, sulfonamide have the common structural feature given below. This is the structure of sulfonamide. Okay, you can see structure of sulfonamide. It is a benzene molecule. It contains NH2 and SO2 molecule, then NHR. That is called sulfonamide. Okay. Now move to the next slide. Molecular target. We can classify the medicines on the basis of molecular target. According to this, drugs usually interact with the biomolecules such as the carbohydrate, lipid, protein, and nucleic acid. Okay, molecular target means medicines we use, the chemicals we use, it attack on our biomolecules. What is biomolecules? Such as the carbohydrate, protein, vitamin, fat. Okay, and these are the called the target molecule or drug target. Okay, drug posing the some common structural features may have the same mechanism of the action on the target. The next topic is drug target interactions as enzyme. How the enzymes, how the drugs, how the medicines and drugs attack on our body and as an enzyme. Macromolecules of biological origin from the perform various functions in the body. For example, proteins which perform the role of biological catalyst in the body are called enzymes. Basically, enzyme is a biocatalyst that is most important compound for the BMI. Okay, it increase the metabolism system in our stomach. Okay, enzyme is a biocatalyst. They are crucial to communication system in the body are called receptors. Receptor actually gain the symptoms. Carrier proteins called the carry polar molecules across the cell membrane. Nucleic acid have the coded genetic information for the cell. Lipid and carbohydrate are a structural part of the cell. Okay. Now the another topic is catalytic action of the enzyme. What is the meaning of catalytic action of enzyme? How the enzymes are works, and how it is work on our biomolecules activity. Okay. Enzyme. In order to carry the catalytic activity, enzymes perform the two major functions. The first function of an enzyme to be hold the substrate for a chemical reaction. Active site of enzymes hold the substrate molecule in a sulfide suitable action. For example, listen. Every enzyme have a particular active site. This is the active site. This yellow part is the active site. when any substrate molecule bind at the position of the active site. This is the active site and this is substrate molecule. You can say reactant molecule bind up at the active site and produce, and it increase the chemical reactivity, chemical action, and convert into the product. Okay, this is the enzyme actions. Okay, each and every enzyme contain the active sites. Okay, active site of the enzymes hold the substrate molecule in a suitable position so that it can be attacked by the reagent effectively. Okay, substrate bind to the active site of the enzyme through a variety of the interactions such as the ionic bonding, hydrogen bonding, van der Waals interactions, or dipole-dipole interactions. Okay, the second function of the enzyme is to provide the functional group that will attack the substrate and carry out the chemical reaction. There are so many properties of the enzymes which we have to see. Now, drug enzyme interactions, how the medicines interact with the enzyme. Last we have studied how the enzyme interact with the substrate, but now we will study how the drugs means medicines interact with the enzymes. These drugs can block the binding site of the enzymes and prevent the binding of the substrate. Actually, some medicines that prevent the active site of the enzymes, by which any substrate molecule, any reactant molecule cannot bind with the active site of the enzymes. Okay, and or can inhibit the catalytic activity of the enzyme, then when these medicines bind up at the position of the active site, then these enzymes are not able to do the chemical activity. Such drugs are called enzyme inhibitor. Okay, that is called enzyme inhibitor. Then we will enzyme inhibitor, then we will do enzyme promoter. Drugs inhibit the attachment of the substrate or active site of the enzyme is two following way. There are two following way by which medicines attack on the active site of the enzyme. First one is drug compete with the natural substrate for their attachment of the active site of the enzyme. Such drugs are called competitive inhibitor. Okay, drugs, the medicines which are present in our stomach, which compete with the substrate molecule, and it change our shape according to substrate molecule and binding at the position of the active site of the enzyme. These drugs and these medicines are called, this is called competitive inhibitor, that is inhibitor, but it doing the competition with the substrate, that is called competitive inhibitor. Some drugs do not bind to the enzyme active site, these bind to a different site of the enzyme which is called the allosteric site. This binding of the inhibitor at allosteric site change the shape of the enzymes. Okay, now just look at this diagram. This is the enzyme and this is the active site. Drugs and substrate comparing for the active site, that this is the drugs and this is the substrate, and okay, this comparing with the each other, drug and substrate comparing for the active site of the enzyme, and this is the green color is drugs, and this is the drug, and this drug is attack on the active site of the enzymes and substrate remain constants. Okay, and it decrease the activity of the enzymes, that is called competitive inhibitor, that is inhibitor that decrease the activity of the enzyme. Okay, the next one is if the bond formed between the enzyme and the inhibitor is a strong covalent bond and cannot be broken easily, then the enzyme is blocked permanently. If the drug and medicines attack on the some compounds, some medicines attack on the enzyme active site, then enzymes are not able to do work. It destroy permanently. Okay, some medicine, not are the all medicines, some medicines. The bodies that degrade an enzyme inhibit the complex and synthesize the new enzyme. Okay, then now our body degrade the enzyme inhibitor complex uh, and then synthesis a new enzyme. Look it, this is the enzyme, that is the inhibitor. Okay, that inhibitor, it form enzyme inhibitor complex. Okay, that is called enzyme inhibitor complex. Okay, drugs target interaction as a receptor, that is our new point. Receptor are the proteins that are crucial to body communication process. Receptor proteins are embedded in the cell membrane in such a way that their small part posing active site project out of the surface of the membrane and open on the outside region of the cell membrane. Okay, that is the point. And move to next slide. In the body, message between the two neurons and the between the two neurons of muscles is communicated through the certain chemicals. Okay, the the communication between the two organs, between the two muscles, that is by the medicines. These chemicals are known as the chemical messenger, and we received at the binding site of the receptor proteins. The accommodate a messenger shape of the receptor site changes as well result transfer of the message happen into the cell. Thus, chemical messenger gives the message to the cell without the entering the cell. The note is that there are a large number of the different receptor in the body that interact with a different chemical messenger. These receptors show the selectivity for the one chemical messenger over the other because their binding site have different shape, structure, and amino acid composition. Okay. Basically, this is the not the most important point for according to your exam. That's why I'm going just go through this point. This is the part of your chapter, not so much important. You will not get the question from this part, so don't worry about it, or just go through this and read 1 to 2 times. Okay, actually so many medicines are there in this chapter. The most important thing, you will get the question from the medicines. For example, antihistamine, anti-allergic, analgesic medicine, antihistamine medicines, and antacids, antibiotic, antiseptic. So many medicines are there in this chapter. That is the most important part of this chapter. We will do it very sincere way. Okay, move to next slide. The point one is the next word is antagonist. What is the meaning of antagonist? Drugs that bind to the receptor site and inhibit the natural function are called antagonist. The medicines that bind at the receptor site and inhibit the natural activity, natural function is called antagonist. Okay, these are useful when blocking of the message is required. There are other type of the drugs that mimic the natural messenger by the switching on the receptor. These are called agonist. These are useful when there is a lack of natural chemical messenger. There are two types of substance present: antagonist and agonist. Antagonist prevent the site receptor site and affect the messenger, and the agonist increase the size and increase the messenger chemical natural or the chemical messenger. The next topic is antacid. This is the most important part, and this is the most important part. What is the antacid? What is antacid? The For example, when you go in the any marriage ceremony, you eat so many extra food, different kind of food, then you feel some the acidity in your stomach. That is called acidity. And for the removal of the acidity of your stomach, we use the different type of medicine that is called antacid. This medicine decrease the acidity of your stomach, that is called antacid. For example, magnesium hydroxide and sodium bicarbonate solution, that is work as an antacid. The chemical substance which neutralize the excess acid in the gastric juice and raise the pH is an appropriate level in the stomach is called the antacid. Most important term. You are not learn to definition of this thing, but you have to know what is the meaning of antacid. Antacid decrease the acidity of your stomach, increase the pH. What is the meaning of acidity? Means the pH of the stomach of our uh, less than 7, that is called acidity. Okay, so that is pH appropriate level in the stomach, it's called the antacid. For example, baking soda. I told you, baking soda, NaSO3, mixture of the aluminum and the magnesium hydroxide, aluminum hydroxide, and baking soda are the commonly used antacid. These are the most common antacid. That is, now at this time you use the eno. I think you know the name eno. Eno, why we use the eno? Because eno release the gases and it decrease the acidity of your stomach. Okay, so we can say eno is the antacid. If you purchase the eno in the future time, you just see the description, what is the eno, see the ingredients, which ingredients contain the eno. You will learn eno contain any kind of the sodium bicarbonate, means baking soda, some part of the magnesium hydroxide, some part of the aluminum hydroxide. Okay, generally liquid attract generally liquid antacids are more effective than the tablet, because the liquid antacid has the highest surface area. The surface area increases, then the reactivity also increases. That's why we use the liquid antacid tablet, because of the more of surface area. I told you, more surface area available for the interaction and the neutralization of the acid. Now milk is weak antacid. Milk is also work as antacid. okay, but is a weak antacid. Okay, by using the excess hydrogen carbonate, stomach will become the more of the alkaline, and the result more of the acid production happens. So metal hydroxide, for example aluminum hydroxide and magnesium hydroxide, are used to instead of them, which are insoluble and do not increase the pH value also, but they will only treat the symptom not the causes. A major breakthrough in the treatment of the hyperacidity happened due to the discovery of the chemical known as the histamine, which stimulate the secretion of the pepsin and hydrochloric acid in the stomach. Actually, histamine is a chemical. It's a secreted chemical. It is a gastric juice that increase the production of the hydrochloric acid and pepsin, and these compound increase the acidity in our stomach. The drugs, the medicines, the citadine, okay, tegment was designed to prevent the interaction of the histamine with the receptor present in the stomach wall. The medicine's name is cimetidine. Okay, the resultant is release of the lesser amount of the acid. The importance of the drug was so much that it reminded the largest selling drugs is the world until the another drugs. Some examples are rentadine was discovered. Rentadine is the most important anti-acid. Now these medicines are used in our daily life. Okay, this is the examples of the histamine and cimetidine and rentadine. Rentadine is the medicines used for the prevention of the acidity in our stomach. The next topic is antihistamine. This is also is another point. This is on another chemical. What is antihistamine? Histamine is a potent vasodilator. It has the various function. It contract the stomach smooth muscles in the bronchi and gut and relax the other muscles such as those in the walls of the fine blood vessels. Again, I would like to tell you, it has the various function. It contract the smooth muscles in the bronchi and guts, relax the other muscles such as those in the walls of the blood vessels. Histamine is also responsible for the nasal congestion associated with the common cold and allergic response to pollen grains. Antihistamines medicines are used for the prevention of the allergy. Okay, basically it is used for the prevention of the allergy and from the blocking of our neck. Synthetic drugs, bromo, brompheniramine, and the tafenadines and act as an antihistamine. There are some medicines. The first medicine is tafenadines and second medicine is brompheniramine. These are the two medicines that is used for the antihistamine, and they interfere with the natural action of the histamine by the competing with histamine for binding site of receptor where histamine exerts its effect. The antihistamine does not affect the secretion of the acid in the stomach because anti-allergic and anti-acid drugs work on the different receptor. Okay, this is the most important point. Now only this point we have studied in this chapter. In the next chapter, in the next video, this part is some part is remaining of this chapter. In the next video we will study about some another part of this chapter. This is most important chapter and very simple chapter, but only you have to study about the medicines, not so much thing compound. Okay, very simple chapter. You have to learn only some medicines. Write any four importance of the medicine. This is your homework. Now start. The first question one is this: write any four importance of medicine. Question number second: classify the drugs or medicine on the basis of the pharmacological effect or and the molecular target. Question number third: explain the catalytic action of the enzyme. Question number four: explain the function of the antacid with the example. Question number five: explain the property of the antihistamine. Okay, this is the questions for your homework work. You have to do in your notebook and see this video again and again and learn so many things. If you're not able to understand, then you can tell me again. I will do some other way. Okay, and thank you so much for watching this video.